Hello guys, welcome to the Friday edition of Trending. Thank God it's Friday! I'm always super excited about Fridays. I don't know, maybe because of the weekend, but I am always excited about Fridays. Are you always excited about Fridays? Let me know in the comment section. I am Mercy Erabo, and you know basically what we do here on Trending. We check all the trending stories, then we bring the top 5 trending stories for the day. And for today, our top 5, this one is a mix of relationship gist, shocking situations, and some stories that will seriously make you question things. Like, you know, when we bring stories to you, we bring things that would make you sit and have deep reflections. Well, let's see what we have as number 5 today. Coming in at number 5, DJ Copy is trending again, guys. After saying that dating different men, that she has dated several men, and what works for her now is a simple 9 to 5 man with no social media. She even revealed she rather once paid £40 for a dating app and went on a date with a bus driver. Our almighty DJ Copy. Well, let's hear what she has to say.
What I find is working for me right now is the 9 to 5, no social media, super doesn't care,
Where do you find them? Here,
I find them on apps.
What app? Are you on Raya?
I'm on Raya, but I'm also on something called The League as well. But thing is, I wanted to do I don't know.
This is some rich stuff right
The
now.
League is definitely £400 to join, I can't lie. Yeah.
When's your
birthday?
But what's the type of cat? Because I tried Raya and I wasn't happy with
Why not?
I wasn't happy with the
What's
caliber.
your type? You have to be, okay, so Zizi, you have to be open-minded. This one, I've dated a bus driver. Let me know. I've gone on a date with a bus driver, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I've literally gone on a date with this annoying guy that lived with his mom. I've gone on a date with a model. I've been on a date with football. So many. With dating, you have to be open-minded. I actually enjoy dating. I feel like we're on a date. It's talking and getting to know each other.
Auntie DJ Copy. From billionaire lifestyle to no social media boyfriend. This life, no balance, guys. Life will humble you at once and you'll suddenly become very wise. We're not saying she was never wise, but life will just throw some lemons to you and then you try thinking of making lemonades from it. Well, she has said it's the whole social media panorama she's been showing us. We've seen almost all the boyfriends she's dated, and now she's coming to tell us that what works for her is 9 to 5 men, and then someone that is not a social media person. Maybe she feels like displaying all of these things. That's how we'll just be seated one day, and then we hear that DJ Copy is married. I think she doesn't want to do this social media relationship again. Maybe because she feels like people are beginning to count. You didn't hear that from me. Because almost all the guys she's dated, she's always coming to publicly display them, and then we get to see them and all of these things. So now she's saying, no, I do not want a social media boyfriend again. But funniest part, she said she even went on a date. She went on a date with a bus driver. I think at this point, peace of mind is underrated. Go for where there is peace. Some persons want to go for money, but DJ Copy is telling that I've even gone out on a date with a bus driver. So if you find peace in a bus driver, then why not go for the bus driver then? Life will humble you. Life will humble you, especially women. You see the times that men will be coming, you feel like, oh, you have in fact, you have time right here in your hands, and then you can switch time whenever you like. But when you notice that things are going on, but I feel like it was the moment her sister got married that she just became very serious and now telling us about how single she is and how she needs a man and all of these things. Maybe it was the sister's marriage. I do not know. But away from DJ Copy's story, let's see if we move to something that is causing serious debates online. Coming in at number 4, the woman behind the viral long-lasting bread video says a company is now suing her for 50 million naira, claiming they lost money because of that very video, even though she did not mention any brand. Oh, wow. Well, let's watch it.
Some of you in the comment section were saying, oh, you are a liar, you would have told us the name of the bread. Okay, how do you want us to stay away from the bread if you don't tell us the name? You are lying, at least show the logo. And some people were mentioning different brands, different breads, sharing their experiences with those breads. The next day, Born Bread sent me a message in my DM. We saw a video circulating online that you made with a product that resembles our own. They said they want to reach me so we can have a talk. That same instant, I'm trying to wrap my head around the message I just saw. I received a phone call, my direct line. I'm from Born Bread. My name is this person, and we've seen a video that you made about our bread. I lost it. I said, hold it right there. I did not make any video about your bread. And please stop calling me. I ended the call. They went and sent a VN via Instagram telling me that Madam is not somebody I can joke with, that I don't even understand the gravity of what I am doing. In that same breath, they go under my Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook and wrote this long letter telling me I should bring down the video because I am defaming them. I say they are lawless, they are irresponsible, and that their bread is poisoning people. That if I don't take it down before 6 o'clock, that they will take legal action.
Wow, guys, 50 million naira for a video that no brand name was mentioned. My people, this one gets as it be. This one has K-leg. Now, people are debating, is this supposed to be freedom of speech or business damage? Was it intentional? Did you think she actually came to intentionally damage this brand? But if you're thinking about that, think of the fact that she did not display any name. She even said people came to her saying she was only a content creator, just trying to do it for clickbait and all of that. And then she said, if I was doing that, that was the reason I didn't show the picture or the name and all of that. But people said, you should have shown us the name if you were really sincere about what you were saying. Well, come again, how exactly is bread supposed to last for over 2 months? Hey, bread that in 3 days you start seeing your bread having all of these things going on. But she said the bread lasted for over 2 months. And guess what? She did not post the name of this brand. Now the brand is calling to say the bread she displayed looks like their bread. Oh, well, if she knows that right, she could say, well, it's not your bread because I did not put the name. I only displayed this particular bread. It doesn't really have to be anything. So how come they are suing her for 50 million naira? So if they are the one, like she did not mention, but they are coming out and now she's mentioning Born Bread, if truly they are the one, then I think they really owe us explanations. They need to come here and tell us how possible is bread. Bread is something edible. It's not something you rub on your skin and all of that could last for years. Bread is something edible. How come bread is lasting for over 2 months? I think they have explanations because at this point, they are the ones shooting themselves on the leg. They are obviously the ones because we didn't know the name of the brand. We just heard that a particular bread lasted for over 2 months. And now they're coming out to tell us, yes, we are the owner of the bread. So I think the government, NAFDAC has a lot to do right now. They should hold that company accountable. We want to know how possible is bread supposed to last for 2 months. And this woman, I feel like, see, no fears, no fears. You did not mention the name of that brand. You could go ahead to say, the bread you saw, you didn't even know the name. That was why you didn't mention the name. So you saw something and you say something. Besides, we were told that when you see something, you say something. So she saw something and she said it. So how come they are suing her? They are suing her for 50 million naira, saying they lost up to that amount of money just in 3 days that she made that viral video. Nigeria, we'll just keep seeing things every day. Different things every day. Guys, tell me, do you think she should be held responsible, or rather the company should be held responsible for having bread that lasts for over 2 months? But let's leave that story because I know we'll definitely get more updates concerning the story. And once we do, we'll definitely bring them to you. And then our next story, guys, this one is shocking. Coming in at number 3, a man cried out after witnessing a road safety officer allegedly dragging a driver inside a moving car, causing a very dangerous situation on the road. I am not going to watch this alone because if I do, people would say, Mercy, you're always dragging law enforcement agencies. But let's watch this together.
This is what somebody is carrying to hit somebody on the street. For what?
Situations like this are supposed to be handled carefully and not to escalate them. Thankfully, no life was lost, but it raises serious concerns. So that's very rod being displayed. Allegedly was used by the road safety officer on the driver. Hey, are you dealing, even animals, you do not use that on animals. What are you dealing with that you're using rods? Okay, now I know that they've been asking for firearms and all of these things going on. So because there's no firearms, then you have to use a rod, that kind of rod, on a human. Before you became a law enforcement officer, this is what I keep saying. You were first human. Where is your conscience? Think about this. Where is your conscience? What crime did that very driver commit that made you use that very rod on him? These are questions that we keep asking every time. Every day we come here to say, law enforcement officers, let's try our best to be civil. Yes, we know that. In fact, the road safety, I feel like they do not get even enough appreciation like they ought to, because just a road user like me, going through the road every day, plowing the road, and then you get to see some people, let's not call the name, but you get to see some persons, and then you're wondering, how come this person was able to pass through driving school and all of that? So I know they're dealing with a lot every day, but they still have to be civil, and that's where professionalism comes in. You have to be professional in all your dealings. Try to be professional. Please, rather road safety, we do not want to have issues like this again, but we're still waiting on the right authorities to please help us identify and arrest those officers involved in this very issue. And thank God no accident was caused, no life was lost, and all of these things going on. But it's so sad that people outside the country, foreigners, keep seeing things like this and be like, oh, this is exactly what Nigeria looks like. And that's why you see some of them, when they're coming to Nigeria, they're already making videos. And then most of the time, the police officers or the road safety, one way or the other, would always fall into their traps. They're always trying to set traps to see if what they've been hearing and what they've been watching about Nigeria is true. And sadly, these people keep falling into their traps. It is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is where we are today. Away from that very story, our next story, this one, guys, is actually upsetting. Hey, coming in at number 2, a disturbing video shows terrorists displaying cash. It's not the first time we've been seeing this, right? Allegedly collected as ransom from victims, while raising concerns about how such acts continue to happen in this our social media space. Let's watch this video together. People are questioning whether content creators, rather why content creators and regular citizens seem to face quicker consequences for speaking out. Yes, just yesterday we heard that the Nigerian police force arrested a content creator for laying false claims that bandits attacked Abuja and all of these things going on. Yes, and then he was tracked immediately and arrested. So how come these people are still roaming the streets? How come these people keep making videos? Just yesterday, just that it didn't make it to our top 5, we saw videos of terrorists coming out to tell us that the Nigerian government are lying to us, that they are lying, saying they keep neutralizing these bandits. Meanwhile, they are the one neutralizing the Nigerian army. They came out to make that very video. And today, they're making this very video displaying cash. Let's be reminded that this cash were gotten from victims. Some of them, maybe they released them after torturing them. We saw the recent case of the Unijust students. Some of them, they even die in the process. And these people still, their family members, their loved ones still end up paying ransom even while these people are dead. And up to now, what are the law enforcement agencies and the security agencies doing in Nigeria if these people cannot be tracked? And right now, I feel like we need to call the DSS. The DSS, they are very quick. They are very quick to trace and track people making anti-government posts on social media, rather. And they are quick to make arrests. How come over how many months these persons have been making video? There's even a popular face now that we are used to seeing on TikTok always coming out, displaying cash, and even advising people to go into the business, saying it is a lucrative business. And these persons, the DSS, have not been able to do anything about the situation. It raises concerns and serious conversation, making people uncomfortable. Even the netizens are talking. They are debating what exactly is going on. How come these people have not been arrested? How come these people are freely displaying their faces? Back in the days, we see the robbers and let's put all of this set of people, the kidnappers and all of that, all these marks in their face. But nowadays, the bandits, they do not mark their face. Even the time of Boko Haram and all of that, we see them mark their face. They do not show their faces on camera. But you see these ones, hey guys, they have the guts. They're always coming to show their faces, and they're in the Nigerian government, and sadly, they've not been able to do anything. And that's why they keep coming to make more videos and display cash to tell you that, oh, this is the money we are cashing out from this business. It is really, really sad, and we hope that the security agencies will be able to do something. Right now, I am still calling the DSS, please, the same way you trace and track people on social media, please do well to help us trace and track these bandits, because the insecurity in the country is becoming too much. Guys, these stories are becoming too serious. Let's leave this one and see what is making it to our number one today. And number one, the most shocking story you would find on the internet today. A woman had been attending antenatal care and was told she was carrying twins. Reportedly, she gave birth, but was later told she only delivered one baby. To say again, but the situation has raised serious concerns and questions about what really happened, what really transpired. For any mother, this is not something to just sit and ignore and just be like, okay, and God knows best. No, God does not know best. I want to know. We want to call the doctors. Doctors in the house, please tell us, is there a medical term for this kind of situation? Because how come she's been going to that hospital, she did all the antenatal in that very hospital, and was told that she was carrying twins? So how come now she's giving birth to one baby, not as if the other one she had stillbirth and all of that? No. But one baby coming from her when she was told she had two babies. And now she's feeling like something is going on. I am feeling like something is going on, because how come she was told she had twins, and now we know that people tend to say things like, oh, scans are always lying, scans could deceive and all of that. But I'm not sure scan would tell you have twin when it's just one. Rather, I feel like scan would tell you that you were supposed to deliver a female child and then you end up delivering a male child and all of that. I know we've been hearing that one, but this situation is very rare, and that's why I want to know if there's a medical term. Let's just assume that it was two babies when she checked, but somehow the two babies turned into one baby or something. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I feel like this hospital, the name is there, Tip Top Hospital, should be held responsible. They have some explanations to give us. We want to know. Reason we want to know is not because maybe we do not trust them or we're having trust issues. No, because we know that baby factories are something that is very, very, very normal. Should I say normal? That is becoming a norm in the country. You go a whole lot of places and then you see baby factories going on here and there. And then where do they get babies for these baby factories? Those are questions that you have to ask yourself. Things like this, telling somebody she has twin and then giving her one and taking one off maybe to baby factories or selling them, and then we hear stories of people only selling other people's children and all of these things going on. Anybody willing to give them a whole lot of money, they would just sell the baby. So I feel like Tip Top Hospital, you have explanations to give us. You need to come tell us what happened to that baby. And medical doctors in the house, I'm not a medical professional, so please tell us if there is any medical term for this kind of situation. Well, guys, we've had really interesting conversations today, from relationship choices to shocking life situations today's stories really gave us something to think about, and that is what trending is all about. In as much as we try to bring it in a light mode, but it's something that you need to sit and think deeply about. So tell me, which one stood out to you the most? Let's talk in the comment section of all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. This is me telling you that I am Mercy Irabo. I will see you next week, same time. Bye.